you can't sustain anything, even if you do accomplish or acquire things, it's really hard to defend and keep those things. You know, if you lose your job or you end up in some situation where you end up in a hard addiction on the streets, you could lose everything that ever meant anything to you, and a lot of people have. A lot of people are going through that right now. My heart goes out to you. But at the end of the day, man, we all learn, and we all grow at our own pace. And I don't want to be somebody who comes on here and gives you guys more mindless advice. I just turned 42. I don't go out and party really with people, but I do drink every now and then, about 6 shots, and that's about it for me. But I do like whiskey, Fireball, when I drink. I'm done drinking, and I'm done smoking as of today. I haven't drank in a few days, so that didn't really matter. I have an addiction problem. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't. But I'm not like most people who I'm always out. You know, I'm past that point where it's social for me or any of that. I never really was a big drinker at the bars. My mom was an alcoholic and spent a lot of time in the bars, so I spent a lot of time in the bars. In the early 90s and stuff like that, mid-90s. So I'm not really interested in that. I never have been. Cannabis I always was against until after football, when I kind of gave up on my football dreams, my sports, and my academia, really, which was the poorest thing I ever did. I've always been into computers. I've always built computers. I've always had knowledge of software and hardware, especially, but I've never really... I always took it for gaming, you know, I don't have to buy a console. I could play pretty much everything everybody else could play. But at the end of the day, I should have used it to make money, to do really well. I would be an OG right now in the business if I would have done that, and I didn't. But regret never served me, so I'm not going to be mad at myself longer than I have to identify, you know, what happened and how to fix it, hopefully. That's something I still want to do, but right now I'm going to drive. A couple things. Driving keeps me from being around anything that might tempt me, or being in old habits, or old habit zones, as they like to call them. I don't want to be around those. Check this video out if you like that video, because this one is going to get your attention.